Hey guys, welcome to Let's Chat. I'm your host Ryan, and I just wanted to start this off as day one of my podcast. It's going to just be a very short podcast at the moment. I do not have my partner in crime here, and when I do, our podcast will easily get longer and longer and more entertaining because there's banter and conversation rather than me just and just spitting all this information out at you that you probably don't care about, and some of you do and disagree with, or so here we go. Let's get down to it. So my biggest issue right now with AEW, and we're going to start there because it's the one that grinds my gears the most, and I want to say the whole situation with Wardlow being pulled after becoming champion. He was so over with the fans. Why would you kill your cash cow? It's frustrating. And the same thing when we go to FTR. FTR had that huge promo. I mean, Wardlow just climaxed when he beat MJF, and he destroyed MJF, and then all of a sudden he goes and wins the title and he disappears, and then FTR comes in, they have their titles and they lose them, and they had the whole conversation about fight like an 8-year-old girl because his daughter had the surgery, and it was so motivating, so touching, and that's it. They're gone. What about Hook? Where's Hook? Where's Daniel Garcia? I mean, these people were so over with the company and the fans. Every time Garcia came out, you're a wrestler. You're a wrestler. Every time he came out. He was so over, why would you pull him? Then on top of that, Hook. Jesus, he was the hottest thing. He was hotter than a Hot Pocket coming out of the microwave. Let me tell you, folks, he just literally, he was dressed every time he came out. I mean, you might as well see all the women throwing their bras at him. Like, he was that over. Everybody loved Hook. I mean, I don't get it. Why would you pull him and just disappear? Now, all of a sudden, after Full Gear, it's like here. I mean, he could have had an amazing match at Full Gear. He could have had an amazing match. And then Wardlow losing his title. To me, that felt like he was a placeholder for that belt. They had nothing to do with it. We'll throw him a bone. Maybe this will keep him happy. But hey guys, we won't do anything with him. But maybe it'll keep him happy because he's holding gold. Because Scorpio Sky had it before, and heaven forbid Scorpio Sky can have it as good as Scorpio Sky was. So, these are just some of the things that really bother me. And let me tell you, even though you can't see me right now, I am a AEW fan. I love AEW. I really do. But things like this are killing it for me. I watch it because I am a fan, and I hope they get better. Just like I watch WWE, and I hope they get better. Because when it comes to competition in industries like this, competition creates creativity. It creates, this drive to want to be better than the other brand. So, I'm very happy for Jamie Hayter winning the title. I am very happy that MJF won the title. They finally did what was right for MJF. Because let's talk about it, folks. I mean, we don't even got to talk about it. Let's just say it. He's been a star for a long time. He was more over than, most of the people. I mean, I like Jon Moxley. I'm not a fan of his style of wrestling, but I like his character and what he's supposed to be and what he is 90% of the time. But even as good as Jon Moxley is, or as over as he was, Maxwell was even more over than him. If that tells you just, Maxwell was good, he was born for this. If they didn't make it right with Maxwell, it would have been the biggest thing that, it could have been the end for him now, especially with CM Punk gone. Because if you think about it, Maxwell's gone, CM Punk's gone. Who's going to carry the company? The EVPs? Nothing wrong with the EVPs, but, Omega had the title for how long? I mean, it's kind of like when they put the championship back on Moxley. To me, I had a feeling like, really, again? Like, I'm kind of, I understand. He is a name, he is a face. I understand that he's got a name from WWE, so he can hold the title, but he has more, more great wrestlers. Sorry, I'm kind of stumbling over my words here because I'm just so frustrated. He has other wrestlers who are capable of carrying that title. That's what I wanted to say. Sorry for that little stumble. For instance, Malachi Black. He's not here right now because of circumstances. Daniel Bryan. Now, I don't know if he wanted to hold it or not, but he was an option. Let's see. I'm just kind of scrolling through the list here and kind of seeing who I could force. Oh, here's one. Once again, no idea where he's at. Miro. His career total of 24-4, and all of 2022, 3-1. Miro could have held the title, and he would have made it. Let's just say he could have held the title, and he would have did a dang good job. Samoa Joe. I love his attitude. I love the way he holds himself, his presence in the ring. I love it. He could have had it. I mean, these are other options. And I'm not saying Moxley is a bad pick. Because, like I said, he is a name. People know him from WWE. So he gets that pop. He's got that attitude that everybody likes. But to me, it's kind of, every time something happens with the title, it goes automatically back to Moxley. They make you think, obviously, there's a match, so it's up for a competition. But it's planned out. We know this. So, I don't know. So, and I understand that Moxley, he does carry the company on his back quite a bit. CM Punk dropped. He got injured and all that, or, with the ankle, and, it's pretty bad. And let me just touch on this whole CM Punk thing, not to jump. This will be the last thing I cover for this podcast. I am a fan of CM Punk from when he was in WWE. Do I like the new CM Punk? No, not really. But I still like CM Punk because he has dedicated quite a bit of his life to entertain us as fans. So whether you love or hate him, he's earned the respect to say that, look, he busted his rear in WWE for how long? And I think he's like 44 or something like that. At 40-something years of age, he's doing it in AEW. So, the way that AEW keeps throwing out all these little, nudge, nudge, poke fun at CM Punk, it's got to stop. And the reason why I say that, everybody's going to be like, whoa, why? Just hold on. Oh, I'm getting there. The reason why it's got to stop, because right now, CM Punk has Tony Khan over a barrel. I know that's not the most popular thing to say, but hear me out. Don't punch your computers, throw your phone, wreck your car. Just hear me out. The reason why I say that, he was attacked, or he swung first, that's fine, but he was also attacked by the EVPs of the company. I mean, it's one thing if it was another wrestler, but these are EVPs. And then on top of that, Tony Khan, out of his own mouth, has claimed controversy in the back brings better wrestling. I'm sorry. It's just, he literally has them over a barrel. Why piss him off? Give him his check, whatever he wants, and get him out. Get him away so then, he can't sue you anymore. Get that paperwork finalized. Then if you want to poke fun, go to town and I'll laugh about it too. But don't do it when he can still sue you. Don't let Chris Jericho go on, in the paper for the same thing he freaked out about the EVPs and Colt Cabana's situation. Don't let Chris Jericho go and get you sued because he wants to sit there and say, oh, CM Punk was just a cancer in the locker room. That's fine. You can say that amongst the wrestlers. You want to say it to the news outlets? Say it after Tony Khan cannot be sued anymore. Okay. So, with that being said, I appreciate you guys all joining in. If you like what you see, share, like, subscribe. I do appreciate it. This is my first podcast. It will get better. I do have a partner in crime. I have a partner in crime. He is not here tonight, but he will be around at some point. So once he kind of joins in, it will get better because then we'll have the whole communication, the whole banter, and it will all go a lot smoother and it'll be more entertaining. So this is me. I'm trying to do my best tonight, so I do appreciate it. Once again, if you like what you see, share, like, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified for all my videos. I post all kinds of videos. And on top of that, I do a lot of Pokemon pulls too. I do breaks, stuff like that. You can check me out on TikTok, Zerth133. It's the same thing as this channel. So thank you very much, guys. Keep being a wrestling fan. That's the important part. We want all companies to thrive. It's okay to like one more than the other, but want them all to thrive because competition makes a better product. Thank you guys. Have a good night.